Hello, this is Nick with Albert Air, and today we are going to look at a new Carrier R-454B Performance Series two-stage heating and air conditioning system. I'm going to walk you through this whole installation because other than the equipment that we did, we also took the furnace and moved it to the attic, took out the asbestos ducts, and did all new R8 flex type ducts. So I'm going to go through this whole system, talk about the installation, the Carrier units, moving the furnace to the attic, the new ducts, and what it took to accomplish all this. So as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos highlighting the new Carrier products using R-454B Puron Advanced Refrigerant. If you'd like more information, check the description below. I'll leave my contact information. If you're in the Orange County, California area, please give me a call. I'd be happy to give you an estimate on a system like this. So let's get right into it. This is the outdoor unit. This is the Carrier 4-ton two-stage Performance Series condenser. It's up to 18 plus SEER 2, and this system has two stages, like I mentioned. So it has a high speed and a medium speed. The unit itself measures 35 width, 35 depth by 36 inches high. It sits on a 3-inch tall plastic pad. We have our refrigerant lines coming in right there. Those are 7/8, 3/8. We have the caps on the unit there because it is a Puron Advanced R-454B system, which is the new refrigerant for this year. The sound rating on this unit is going to be 71 on the high speed, but it does have a medium speed too, which will be a little less decibel wise. So this is a great unit for keeping your house more comfortable and even temperature throughout the day. Instead of just one speed, high speed, and then going off, it will go between the two stages and make it more comfortable in your house, as well as more even temperature. So it is a great system. Like I said, this is the Performance Series system. Below this, you have a Comfort Series system, which is a single stage, and above this system is the Infinity lineup, which is the variable speed system. So this is the middle tier for Carrier. Very good system. With this system, you do get a Carrier rebate of $400. That's an instant rebate, and that's when you match it with a Carrier furnace, Carrier coil, and the Ecobee thermostat. So let's walk inside. I'm going to show you what we did in there. I'm going to show you the closet where the furnace used to be, and then I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we had to do to move the furnace to the attic, and then all the ducts. So let's go do that right now. So as we walk in the house here, we are going to see this is the closet that the furnace used to be in. So we cover up the floor down there, we cover up the ceiling over here. The gas line was within the wall, so I don't know if you see that, but there's the junction. So we took that gas line all the way up to the attic. We are coming back to patch this hole in the wall, so when the customer is ready, they can do they can finish the furnace, or finish this furnace closet and put shelving, or they might take it out completely. Just depends on what they want. But this is very close to the entrance of the house, so you had, you know, your return very low down there. There's another one on the other side, and you have the kitchen over here. So it was kind of loud and echoed a little bit because it's tile floors. They wanted something in the attic to be quieter and more efficient. So to accomplish that, we do have to move that gas to the attic, and we have to move the electrical up there. The other things that we did in here is we did add a return grill out here in the ceiling. So now the return pulls from where the heat rises, and this is where the filter is. You just take these clips off, and that is where your filter is, and you can take that out. And then down the hall here at the end of the hall, I'll walk down there in a sec, we added another return down there and increased the size of the attic access. And we moved the thermostat to the hallway right here, the Ecobee thermostat. Out here, a couple other things we did is in the kitchen area over here, we added a supply grill that was never here before. So now they have heat and cool airflow in the kitchen area. And then this particular grill was mounted on the side in the soffit, which will be coming out with a renovation. So we moved that to the ceiling to get ready for that. So when they take that out, that will be gone. When we move the boxes and grills to the ceiling, you do get better airflow out of them. So it will throw the air across the room with this curved blade grill. We added a supply grill here for this area, and then over here we also moved from the sidewall to the ceiling because they wanted all the grills to match in this area of the house. So we did do the Ecobee thermostat powered by Carrier, and it does have what's called IntelliSense on it. That means that when this system is online with the Ecobee thermostat, we can actually be linked to our customer, and we can see diagnostics on the systems and if they need anything. Right now the system is in cool mode. It's 71 degrees in here. You press that to change the temperature. We have it set down to 65 because we want to cycle it. Right up here, the snowflake means that we are in cooling mode. And if you go there, you can go to heat, cool, auto, or off. We're going to let it run for right now. Over here, you can get into your further diagnostics of the system, further stuff to change, advanced settings. Like this system does have a infrared sensor that you can pair with it. So that means that this unit right here senses your temperature and humidity, and then you can have a sensor in another room that's infrared that knows when it's occupied or unoccupied, and you can, you know, when you walk in that room, it will know you're there and will average the temperature. So very cool thermostat, does the 2 stages for the cooling. This is recommended by Carrier with this system, and I think it's a great thermostat. It's very, very nice. Obviously, you can get on Wi-Fi on your phone and be able to use it remotely. So let's go down the hall here. So we added another return down here. So we have 2 returns in this house, one all the way over there and one down here. So you can see they're very quiet. You can barely hear this system run in the house now. Before you could hear it, you know, a lot in that closet. Right here is our attic access. We had to increase the size of that, so we framed that out, and we have a new attic access cover that we'll put on. But what we'll do right now is we're going to go up in the attic, and you can start seeing all the ductwork that we did up here. And there is our furnace. That is the Carrier furnace. It's the Carrier Infinity 4-ton furnace, 60,000 BTUs. Has a variable speed ECM constant airflow motor in it. So it will do the speeds for the AC. The model number is 58CU0B040C1712. We have a Carrier evaporator coil right there, which is the horizontal R-454B evaporator coil that is matched with the outdoor condenser, so that does your cooling. We have all new ductwork that we did up here. It had asbestos ducts before. Those are typically sized very small. So when we do new ductwork, we're able to upsize those ducts and get more even airflow throughout the house. These are much better insulated, much better sealed. Overall, this house will cool a lot faster and heat a lot faster now with the system in the attic. We actually hung the system, so you can see it's on hangers. We do have a platform in front of it, which is code. We have our drain pan underneath the actual coil there with a primary drain going outside, a secondary drain going over a window, and then we have our kill switch right down here, so if any water hits that pan, it will kill the system. We have our flue vent right here that goes up through the roof that we cut in with a double wall 4-inch flashing. We have our gas that we relocated up here from that closet, comes all the way across the attic, and you can see this flexible gas line right there. And that goes into the furnace with the sediment trap. We also have our electrical, which we have our plug right up there. That's what it plugs into. We also, on this system, do have an iWave air purifier that is mounted inside the furnace itself. So you have the filters at the return grills in the ceiling, like I showed you, and you also have an iWave air purifier that will help purify the air. On the back side, we have the return plenum right here, and we have one big duct coming off, and that wraps around to the return that was in the hallway. Then we have another duct that comes off the back and wraps around and goes all the way to the one by the front entrance over there. So we have 2 returns pulling out air, making it very quiet, pulling out a ton of heat out of this house so we can cool it quickly. We have the supply plenum over here, which is where all the supply ducts come off, and they go all over the attic. It's hard to see back there because it is pretty dark, but there you go. But they go all over the attic. We strap those ducts up, make them look really, really nice. So you can see what it takes to do a move to attic with this system. If you have questions about this, leave them in the comments section below. I'm happy to answer those for you. If you're in the Orange County, California area, please let me know if you'd like an estimate or any more information. Be happy to help you with that. As always, please like this video, subscribe to our channel. I will be doing a lot more videos about systems that are using the new R-454B refrigerant, new Carrier systems, including ductless split systems, heat pumps, variable speed furnaces, variable speed condensers, and heat pumps. All those products will be coming this summer, so we'll be installing them and I will do videos for you. And thank you for watching.